Hi vlog, welcome to my friends.
Hi guys, so today we have arrived to this studio 2 a.m. at Bangsa. So here's the
Venue.
venue.
So chill.
Yeah, it's a house,
Yeah, so
bungalow. So we will show you around.
yeah, so this is Samson, and then this is Ivan. Yeah, me is Matthew.
Hello, we are from UCSI Institute of Music, and then basically we want to just want to interview you and to find out more details about the role of a sound designer. So, do you mind introducing yourself?
Alright, hi, I'm Ian, and I'm 26 years old this year. Yeah, 26 years old this year. And I've been working in this company 2AM Music Global for about almost 3 years now. Yeah, almost 3 years.
Wow. So, may I know what inspired you to pursue this career?
I think back then in my internship, I was really inspired by someone else that about audio engineering. I think I never really found out about audio engineering as well back then in uni. And during my internship, I just found this guy and I just interned for a studio. And then I think that at that moment onwards, it like sparked something within me to to just research more and know more about audio, learn more about mixing. And because I didn't know these things existed apart from being a musician, apart from doing other stuff lah. Yeah.
May I know what are the skills required for this job as a sound designer?
Skills required. All right.
Yeah.
So, I think the basic thing is definitely audio editing. Just knowing how to edit, doing fades, cutting here and there, and having the right mindset and also good hearing is very important. So always wear your earplugs when you're at concerts or whatever, loud music. Yeah. So, and other than that, it's pretty much you're learning every day. You're learning as you go as well. And I believe no matter how far that you've come as a sound designer or as an audio engineer, you will constantly be challenged and constantly be pushing yourself to learn more new stuff lah. Yeah. Other than that, qualifications, I feel qualifications in this industry doesn't exactly matter. It's still in the end just a piece of paper, or it's just something that you have done before. You can say that you've learned from your experiences and all that, but yeah, I think the experience and the knowledge, that one is invaluable lah. Yeah.
Good. Can you describe a challenging project that you have faced or is currently facing a challenge? Yeah, you might share with us.
For me, I think every project is challenging lah. Everything that you've done, there are some easy parts, there are some parts that you've already know. I think what makes the challenge a little bit easier over time is just the experience of just knowing what to do, when to do it, and what is appropriate or when. And I think a challenging thing for me, specifically in sound design, right, is just footsteps lah. Footsteps are just there's so many footsteps, and there's so many different kind of materials that you walk on, what kind of shoe you wear. So it's imagine rubber interacting with wood, or maybe even wood interacting with metal. So it's very it's so diverse lah. There's so many different things lah. So for me, that footsteps is very challenging. Yeah.
So how's your working hours? Is it flexible or is it a fixed time or whatever?
Yep. So we do have a standard working hour from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Then other than that, you can come in here earlier if you want to. You can go back later. Most of the time we have to go back a little bit late because there's a lot of things that needs to be done within the day. I would say it's a very fast-paced, very very fast-paced environment lah. Yeah.
So it's not until 2 a.m. lah. Okay. The next question is more on personal opinion. What's your ideal work environment?
I think my ideal work environment would be obviously to be doing it at my own pace lah. But then oftentimes it's not the reality of things. I would say ideal working environment. I like to work from home now. I would love to work from home. That would be very comfortable lah. Yeah, it's just my personal opinion.
Yeah. True, it's true. what are your long-term career goals? Like maybe you have one or like few maybe something.
Well, I as a sound designer, I think a career goal would be to work on a Star Wars thing, on anything Star Wars and a Star Wars project, you know, be it like working on I don't know if you've seen Disney Plus's Star Wars Visions or that, or that's like very independent animators come and do it together and all that, independent studios, or even like the actual Lucasfilms kind of thing. Yeah, I would love to really work on that lah. I think that's one of the goals. Yeah.
So, what kind of project genres that you normally take?
Oh, I think normally I'm given a lot of cars, so I do a lot of car ads and all that. Yeah, a lot of car ads, a lot of things that are sometimes some animations, but more towards realism, pushing that boundaries of realism kind of thing, where you actually hear the sounds in real life kind of thing, or you can actually make the sounds and all that. I think I love doing that, and I think like I would say building my skills in that and quite skillful in that as well. Yeah.
Do you have a project that you are particularly proud of?
There is, but I'll show you all later.
It's supernova time! I've got an idea. Mission control to Tom, counting down to launch sequence. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off! Whoa!
Nothing but the stars above you. Let the solar system take you there. Staring at the supernova. All your dreams are taking over. Send you up on a starlight journey there. Staring at the supernova.
He's asleep. I told him we were gonna go skateboarding today.
Hey, it's not your fault. You had work to do.
I know. It's just, I owe it to Tom to be the best dad I can be for him.
Oh, Joe. You are a great dad, more than you think you are.
Can you provide an example of how you manage multiple deadlines at the same time?
Oh, yeah. It's a very real thing, especially in this industry, particularly post production, because if you look at it, you shoot your video first, or you animate your scenes first, and then after that only you give to the audio person to do it. So like the deadline is very tight, because let's say you have like a month schedule, for example, to do everything, right? To complete the entire production. You take 3 weeks to shoot, then you got 1 week to do audio. So it's like the pacing is like really fast lah. I think to manage deadlines is also to just do it lah. Honestly, like you just got to start somewhere. It's hard to, I would say it's also very hard to manage deadlines because you need to manage the expectation of your client or whoever is that is like looking at the video and like say, oh, I need to add more kind of things, this need to do this, need to do that. So I would say it's really out of control to manage expectations also, but and deadlines is really out of control also. So just got to do it lah. Yeah.
In terms of project, so do you normally work as an individual or as a team?
I would say both. It's quite equal, quite both. Because sometimes we're given stuff that is like we work on our own and we complete the entire thing on ourselves. But sometimes it's like I do the sound design, someone else will mix it, or someone else does sound design, I'll mix it, that kind of thing. Or maybe even I'll just do the recording for certain things and then maybe pass it over to someone else, or do maybe like a sound design for this specific bit in this specific thing, and then I just pass it over to someone. So we say like we still do it individually as well, but also we come together to work as a team lah, even for the music side as well. Yeah.
What kind of software and equipment do you prefer to use in your working process?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Software I feel is still very personal opinion kind of thing, personal preference lah. Right now they are using Pro Tools, but I'm a Logic user actually, so I have to find a balance to cross between the two lah. For me, editing wise, like just editing audio and like cleaning up all that, Pro Tools is like ultimate favorite lah for that lah. But for being creative and creating something new, I would say Logic is my go-to lah.
So next, which genre would be your expertise?
Genre.
Expertise or expertise?
Expertise.
Angie.
Yeah.
So which genre would be your expertise?
I would say I think I mentioned for like realism lah, making things like very real. Like although I hate footsteps, but footsteps is part of it as well. You know, some people have like rubbing the clothes and all that, and like like touching your hands. You see, got like sound and all this kind of stuff lah.
Have you encountered a situation where your work clashes with the client's opinion, and how do you deal with it?
Well, I think definitely got one lah. This kind of things definitely happens. How to deal with it? You just gotta die yourself, and just gotta like just gotta take a nice stab into your heart and then move on. Yeah, like because I understand like when we do this kind of things, it's like we're creating something that we feel like we owned it, feel like we own that particular thing. But actually in the end, we're doing it for someone else, and it is someone else's baby or someone else's like heart behind the project. So I think our job is not to just create something out of our own creativity to just pass it to someone, to give it to someone, but rather like we are helping someone to achieve their vision, to achieve what they want to achieve. Yeah.
What do you believe sets you apart from others in this industry?
This one I believe lah. I don't know true.
Yeah. Yeah.
No lah. But I feel like I'm very resilient in a sense. I mean, not always appear strong or appear like I have it all together, but I will definitely stick to it through the end lah. Yeah, I think I'm a very faithful person towards some certain thing. So certain parts where like the client asks me to change something, is like sometimes it is a bit hard because I'm that kind of person that I will stick to it through the end, and like so it is hard in that sense. But yeah, sticking, being true, being loyal to clients, to the job lah. Yeah.
Thank you for sharing. Do you have any words for those who would like to pursue a career especially in sound designer? Do you have any?
Oh, okay. I think firstly do your research first lah. Do your research on the job itself. I mean, you can watch this video. You can you can just do your research. Ask around people in the industry, and especially I would say for people that are already studying, like go out and already do something, because by the time you graduate, it's too late already lah. Actually, honestly, it's like way too late. So go out, make some connections, make some friends, find out about the job and all that, and most importantly, what really inspires you lah. And I would say ask yourself this question like, would you, people say this quote like, if you work, what's that quote? If your passion is your work, then you'll never work a single day in your life, right? But then the truth of it, the reality of it is sometimes if you make your passion your work, and then in the end your passion turns into your work, so then you lose your passion in the end. So I would say ask yourself this question like, would you want your passion to be your work, or would you want your passion to stay your passion and do something else?
Thank you for sharing. Yeah. Thank you.